Gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a good day. We have the giggles.
Oh, and we got the swings. I think that's what happened. Whatever it is that would keep it from going, woo! That's how we feeling this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Carpool Convos on St. Croix with Liz and Deb.
And Debbie. Liz and Debbie.
We got new equipment, lovely people, but they're still...
We still have issues.
Yeah, it's a little bit own way, if you know what I'm saying. Independent, wants to do what it wants to do. Own way is what we would say in Trini. It's been a minute. Hope y'all are doing well. I am blessing Liz extra specially this morning because I was feeling kind of wah, 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 wah when I came into the car, but we got the giggles.
We got the giggles.
She gave me the giggles, and this is really funny. So if we look weird, you know, be patient.
Yeah,
We trying.
If it makes you a little seasick.
Pull over. So Liz and I are on our way to work. That's when we usually check in, is when we're on our way to work. Sometimes on our way home from work, but most of the time, and this morning including, we're on our way to work. We live in St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and we are both the same sign and the same birthday.
Yes.
But as you can see, there are some differences to us, and
Yeah, I wear glasses and she doesn't.
I do wear glasses, but
She's much more fashionable than I am.
I don't have purple hair,
I have purple hair and she doesn't.
which is fabulous. We work at the same job, a nonprofit on St. Croix that does wonderful work for victims and survivors of violence. And we have camaraderie. We have sisterhood and friendship, and we have separate senses of humor that connect.
Yes.
Our life experience, of course, is different, but we bring as much of our wisdom, knowledge, and compassion to how we live and what we do. If I can take a moment to speak for the both of us, as we possibly can. And we are absolutely 100% sure that all of you out there on these YouTube streets are fabulous and can do whatever you want to do in your own power and your own goodness to make our world and your lives the very, very best.
Amen. Amen.
So what can we talk about today? It's Friday.
It's Friday. Thank goodness.
Yeah,
And I don't want to
that's
talk about, there's a whole lot of stuff I don't want to talk about. So let's talk about.
Because we're kind of brokenhearted right now.
Yeah, very.
And we send blessings to all the families and loved ones who are in pain and dealing with loss this morning.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to have one more thing to say on the stuff that we're not going to talk about. Hashtag do something.
Yes,
Use hashtag do something and hashtag do something now to let our elected officials, the people that work for us,
Yes.
know.
Our tax dollars pay.
Hello.
That something has to be done.
And they need to do it.
Yeah.
Now. They know what to do. Do it. Act like you know. If you don't, ask your fellow elected official. They tell you.
Yeah. Write them a letter. Tell them what you want.
Tag them on your Instagram feed, on your Twitter feed at White House, or at your senator. Look up the name, search the name, and whatever your favorite social is, and send them a little nudge. If they're on the other side of what you believe, let them know how you feel. They're still your senator, they're still your congressperson, and
Yes. And they represent everybody, not
just who follows the same line of thought as them. And so you have a say, and they're there to represent your say. So why shouldn't we let them know how we feel about this and what we want them to do, what needs to be done to protect all of us, everybody.
Yeah. Amen.
Yeah. So much for not talking about that, huh?
I know. It's hard. It's so in the news and so in my thoughts, crosswise and up and down, and there's other stuff going on, but it feels like this is so heavy, and so we've got to do something about it. So, we're beyond the point of, well, let's not. No, this is too much.
We can let them know what we feel about this and about what we want to see happen for our safety, for the safety of those that we cherish, those that we have brought into the world and that we want to see thrive and live safe, protected lives, but in a way that is compassionate and in a way that is sensible and in a way that that encompasses overall safety as well as personal safety, individual safety as well as collective safety. And I want to see some results, don't you?
Yes. Yeah. I want to see some common sense results, and I don't want to hear any more BS.
No, and I don't feel like it's rocket science. I don't feel like it's difficult.
No, it shouldn't be.
Yeah. So hashtag do something now, and you have a way to connect with your elected officials to let them know how you feel and what we need to have done, reforms that need to be put in place. Let them know, and I will put some links in the description on where you can, sign some petitions and also to contact your elected officials.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
She's the one with all those smarts. I'm not a...
I am not receiving that.
No, you are.
I am not receiving that.
Like how to put hashtags. I'm smart about other things.
Okay.
I can tell you all about the brain. I can't tell you how to do all the social media stuff.
Which makes for a good team. Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes. Looks like we're going to be getting a little bit of rain. I'm afraid to turn the camera around to show you, but if you can see out the back window, we've got a little bit of overcast going on here today. But the weather is lovely in terms of the heat. And we've got those beautiful, lovely tropical breezes that are always coming through. So we have a little bit of a good combination for that.
Yes. And we need rain really badly. Yeah. Most of us depend upon rain for the water for our homes, or a lot of us do.
We have cisterns. And that's how we supply water to our homes. Yeah. And so the rain fills up our cisterns, or we have to buy it.
Yes.
We have to buy water otherwise.
And while some can afford, there are those that can't.
Mm-hmm.
And we pay enough for utilities here.
Ooh.
Our utilities here are more expensive than most any place in the United States. And
utilities and food.
Oh, food.
I believe are two of the things that we spend the most amount of money on.
I understand food to some degree because it
has to be
shipped in.
Okay.
Yeah. But the utility piece,
I don't ever understand.
No. I mean, we're not talking a little bit. We're talking outrageous. $300 a month for somebody who lives in an apartment. And so
You're not running a business out of that apartment.
No, you just living
Yeah.
and turning off the lights.
Yeah, you're being a conscious person, conserving energy, and still your bill is.
Yeah, it's outrageous. But, and that's something that our government needs to address. It's something that the people have complained about numerous times.
Yeah, out in the street protesting.
Yes.
Attending the meetings that they hold, the public meetings that they hold, complaining to our elected officials about it. You know, we do all of those things, and on a regular basis. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's tell you some really great things about St. Croix. Living on St. Croix.
Oh, yes.
The beaches.
Oh, the beaches are amazing.
They're all public and they're beautiful. You know, there are some that are a little rougher that would be more for like surfer people. And there are some that are for those of us who love to just languish in the gorgeousness of it and soak up all that, you know, salt water, good health.
Yeah.
And watch the sunrises and the sunsets and the green flash, which is this thing that happens at sunset. I think it's called the green flash.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. When the sun is going down and it looks like it's approaching the water on the horizon, right before it slips beneath where you can see it, it looks like it's going down into the water. There is this beautiful flash of green, similar to what you would see in a, oh gosh, what's that one called that happens? Oh my gosh.
You're not counting on me for that information, right?
Yeah. It's similar to what you see if you go to Scandinavia, and there are other parts of the world where it has the thing that happens.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
It's beautiful, and people go there just to see it, but the words won't come. I'm not a morning person, in case you hadn't figured that out already. What is that thing called? Is it something lights?
Something like Northern Lights. Ta-da! I win.
That piece.
One
yeah.
piece, 1 point for me.
5 points for Liz for that. Yeah. Yeah, the greens that are in the Northern Lights, it kind of looks like that, but it's just a flash, and it is so beautiful. And I will look through my photos and see if I have one that I can share with you guys. But it's hard to catch on camera also, unless you're videoing. Even then, it's a little bit tricky. We are at the office right now. We just wanted to pop in and say hello and spend a few minutes with you guys and encourage you to appreciate your wonderfulness on this day. You bring something to the world, to the planet, to the universe that no one else can. Use it for good and love up on yourself.
Amen.
Blessings. We out.